What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. On this one, we have Mr. Heavenly Kicks, AKA Cortez, the man, the myth, the legend from Houston, Texas. He talks about what it is to sell the things you don't want to sell, bricks. And who else do we have? Mr. Throwback himself. He talks about what it is to be a legend in New York City, selling throwbacks and just old school vintage. And not only that, he also talks about how he sold the name Mr. Throwback to Steph Curry. Stay tuned. You're going to love it. Let's go.
I started my business on bricks.
Your name is literally Mr. Throwback.
It's a great name. You know what? Even Steph Curry bought it.
Instead of running my business as a reseller business, I ran it as a business.
Look at that guy's wearing a Yankee hat. You a Yankee fan? Name 3 Yankees.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another guest. This time I got a good friend of mine. I know him as Cortez. You guys may know him as Heavenly Kicks.
Yes, sir.
What's
yes,
going
sir.
on, man? How we doing? Good to see you, brother.
Good to be tapping in with, Big A.
It's always beautiful to be at Sneakercon, man.
No, most definitely.
You know? Cortez, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
How long have you been in this game, the sneaker game?
I started reselling in 2020 during COVID.
Okay, which was a good time.
Yeah, so like right when COVID happened, I was finishing up my senior year of college playing basketball.
Okay.
They sent us home, and I was thinking it was gonna be a side hustle.
Sure.
And did it for like 6 months, and it was time for me to go back for my master's. One more year of hooping, and I made a decent amount, and I was like,
Wait a minute.
do I go back to school to make this same amount, or go get my master's to make what, $10,000 or $20,000 more?
Right.
And
Be in an office?
yeah, like,
Yeah.
because I had internships.
For
ready.
sure, for sure.
And then I asked my parents, I was like, listen, you guys was gonna allow me to go do my master's for 1 year. Give me 1 year at home, and I'm moving out, and I'll be married by then.
Wow, that's beautiful. But now you're 27?
27 now.
You just turned 27.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Of course. You're married,
Married.
2 kids,
2 daughters, yeah.
business.
Business.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I know guys in their 30s and 40s that aren't even there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like, this sneaker game is such an open platform to just anyone. You know, I tell Alan all the time, you changed my life. And he's like, I ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
This platform is available to anybody. And that always stuck with me. It resonates, and it's like, damn, he's right. I
Yeah.
took this platform that's open to the world, and
Made something
we
great
took
out
advantage of it,
Most
and
definitely.
we've changed our lives through it. We've met people like each other,
Yeah,
you know.
most definitely.
And by the way, his sweater says, I buy bricks. We're talking about sneakers.
Yeah.
Bricks is a term that we use for shoes that don't really sell well.
I started my business on bricks.
Okay.
So
okay.
I was buying mids and lows before anybody else was.
Wow. Which was in the industry hated.
Yes.
And then it had a little spike.
Yes. So before people was buying it, I would go to all the stores every day of the week. I hit every mall in the city of Houston every day.
Wow.
So like 7 or 8 malls, take me about 8 hours. I'll drive through the whole city, buy like 50 to 100 pairs from every store. But
Wow.
I was buying it so cheap, and then they were on sale because nobody wanted them.
Nobody wanted them, of course.
My margin at the time was like $150 to $200 per shoe,
Wow.
because it was like just starting to get tapped in. That was when like women started.
So you were buying and holding.
No,
Oh, you were buying and flipping?
flipping. I didn't even have enough money to hold.
Wow.
Listen, I was going
That's
through the
amazing.
store buying the shoes. I'm selling them as I'm walking to the car. Then also like
Oh, so you like digital platforms that you use?
no,
Just homies?
I was posting it on Instagram. So
Wow, love it.
and I didn't even have a good platform at the time, but I used to walk into the stores, right? So all these people in the stores, they're in the store trying to shop.
Of
They
course.
can't find their size. I used to walk around with a stack of business cards.
Ooh.
Give them my card. Everywhere I went,
There you go.
my Instagram grew like crazy.
You hit the streets, bro.
Every day though, like
That's beautiful.
Sunday through Sunday. I'll get out of church and then go out there
I love
for
it.
4 hours.
Love it. Love it.
Grind
Love
it.
it.
And from there, I used to pull up to events before Sneakercon came back because COVID. It was like local events. I pull up table, 200 pair of lows and mids. That's all I sell. And from there,
It's amazing.
just kept growing.
Yeah.
And then finally, now I'm able to afford more expensive shoes.
If you had to tell someone that's watching this right now on how to get into the game, what's the one thing that you've learned in your years?
I would say this. First off, know your clientele
100%. 100%.
and be willing to sell anything. Like,
Right.
so for example, I
Yeah.
have people that I know who only buy shoes probably over like 600 up to like $50,000, $100,000.
Wow.
Because they have that
Wow.
type of clientele. But
Amazing.
then I have people who only buy used shoes
Sure.
like $100 and under.
Sure.
So like me, I'll buy bricks because
Why
I know
not?
as long as you get them at the right price.
Yeah. I'm a
is
margins guy. I was just about to say, I'm a margins guy. If I can make 20%,
Yeah.
20% is 20%. Like people don't realize if I put up 100 and I sell it for 120, bro,
is
there's not a
great.
bank in the world that's ever gonna give you 20% on your 100. Like
People
it's
don't
just not
understand
happening.
it.
You know?
And some people be so caught up in what they're selling it for. They want to sell it for max value.
Right.
Who cares? Look, at the end of the day, people want to be called the reseller. People want to be cool.
Right.
Want to
Right.
have the
Right.
name
The
as
title.
biggest-
The title.
I don't listen. People know me because I started YouTube, but I was doing this before YouTube. I could care less about the name of being a reseller.
Right.
Bro, long as I'm turning the margins over, and instead of running my business as a reseller business, I ran it as a business.
I love that.
So
I
if
love
you,
that.
for anybody who knows business,
Of course.
go by the numbers, you know about your, ROI, all
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
stuff that
of
we're
course.
starting to talk about. If you do all of those things, it's so easy.
Easy.
So many people right now, like for people who watch my videos or reels and stuff like that, they be like, oh, you lowballing. But at the same time, you have to understand this, right?
Of course.
I have a team that we have to fly out.
Yeah.
We have to ship hundreds of pairs back home. Like, I'll be like, we probably pay over a couple hundred to over $1,000
For sure.
shipping both
sure.
ways.
Yeah.
If it comes to if we're selling or not.
Those that are watching only see the glitz and the glamour. They
Yes.
see the, ooh, he's got a bag of money, he buys shoes. Cool. Let me tell you, for someone who's been rolling with Sneakercon for almost 14 years, it's not that simple.
Most definitely.
It takes a toll on your body. Like,
Away from
you're
the family.
always, yeah, bro. We sacrifice a lot for this.
Yeah.
But when you have a 9 to 5, you do the same.
Same, yeah.
You don't
It's
realize
just a
it.
different time management.
That's it, man. But when you have a passion for this,
Yeah.
like I've been talking about retirement for a minute now, man, and I still think that this might be my year, right? But I don't think
you keep coming back.
right. But not only that, I don't think I can leave this community.
Yeah.
If I retire, I'll still attend Sneakercons and just chill
Yeah.
because I love this, bro. Like this is 25 years of my life.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like
25, and what am I? Well, with SneakerCon, I'm 3 and 3 1/3, but in reselling, only been what?
4 years.
4 years, going on 5 and
Look at that.
5 now. Like,
So let me ask you something. Let's say we fast forward 5 years. Do you see yourself still flipping kicks?
yes, if God allows, and the industry is growing,
Right.
but like the margins per shoe is
For sure.
dropping.
Oh, yeah,
but
for sure.
the industry is growing. So
Yep.
if you know how to adapt during the time,
There we go. That's the word I've been hearing, adapt. You
Yeah.
have to adapt. You have
Most
to adapt,
definitely.
man. Adapt and consistency.
oh, of course.
Without
People don't understand
consistency, you don't even worry about adapting because you're not going to survive in this game.
that. And connections.
100%. Don't ever lose a deal over $5. That $5 deal will lose a relationship. It's not even the
Thank
deal,
you.
it's the
The
relationship.
relationship.
Because that guy, next time you go, oh, Heavenly, what's good, baby?
Yeah.
Yo, let's work.
It's not the money you make today, guys.
Boom, there it goes. I already know where you're going with it.
It's the money you make over a lifetime.
Later on. I always say, build the relationship, the bag will come. If you chase the bag, the relationship will never be there.
Most definitely.
You gotta chase the relationship and then the bag. Man, anything else you wanna tell the people, man?
Well, I would just like to tell you guys this. Hey, whatever you're trying to accomplish and trying to achieve, give it everything you got. I see so many people, they ask me a lot of questions of, Heavenly, like, how do you do it? I know you, like, started a little bit later, but you were, like, had crazy growth. Guys, you have to give it your all. You can't do 50-50 or, like, 10% in. People wonder why I'm able to do what I do. I'll tell you guys this. When I first started, my bank account used to have couple $100 in there, then it had $0. Then I have a little bit more $100. Then it went back to $0. I reinvest everything that I have.
Every penny.
I got a little bit better now since I got a family, so I don't go to $0. But if I'll tell you this, until I had my wife, my bank account, even when it had thousands of dollars, went to $0, and that's how you grow.
Sure.
Whether I take W's or losses, but you can't grow in something if you're not willing to even invest.
Money
your
parked
time.
in the bank is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, bro. It'll never do anything for you.
Don't do nothing. For
You know, like if you got the energy, you don't mind going out there and buying a pair and flipping them, you're gonna make your 10 to 30% on a pair, compared to 0.056%
Hey,
in the bank. You know,
most definitely.
So With that being said, we got Mr. Throwback, AKA Mike. What's going on?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Sorry about-
We're on all. Whoa, baby. Okay. I hope this is good angle for
You
it.
know how I know we're getting old? Because I'm
Yeah.
like,
I don't know.
we're grown men. What's going on, Mike? How we
We're
doing?
old men. We're actually grandpas here.
Yes,
like
sir.
I could be half of these people's.
Oh,
dads.
God. How old are you?
I'm 40 Deuce, Mariano Rivera.
Oh, man, I'm 46. So,
Oh,
yeah, I get
you're
it.
like my older brother.
Yeah, there you go. I get it.
Sick.
Get it. So talk to me, Mike, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about life, business, how you got into your name is literally Mr. Throwback.
It's a great name. You know what? Even Steph Curry bought it. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Steph Curry has a TV show on Peacock called Mr. Throwback.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
wow,
he
wow,
called
wow.
Mr. Throwback. He's like, yo, I love your name. Can we use it? I said, let's figure it out. We figured it out, and the show's called Mr. Throwback.
Really?
It's on Peacock.
Wow.
Kind of cool. So
That
that's
is
kinda
pretty cool. That is
no
pretty
one
cool.
knows. No one knows.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it is.
But
you know.
you're an OG in the game. People know that when it comes down
Thank you.
to,
Yeah, people are like,
yeah.
oh, you know, maybe he's affiliated with it, but you know.
Well, no, I mean just Throwback itself. Like
I love the Knicks.
You're-
I'm here in Philly to buy
when I think
Eagles
New York
gear.
and I think
How much
vintage.
for your jacket? Seriously, how much for your jacket? Like, I will buy the jacket.
I'm sure, I know.
That's the Princess Diana like remake that Mitchell and Ness bore.
Okay.
That my friend Casey has the original. I think it's like worth $5-6 grand.
Wow.
Now, that
wow,
jacket they remade. I think retail was $500-600. They're going for $1,000-1,200.
Really?
So, the newer, companies
Sure.
are understanding of us. We want the OG shit. Like I'm
Of
wearing the
course.
Star
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
jacket,
yeah.
the splash. We want the OG, but like
Sure.
obviously then we want to work with these brands and we're like, yo, like we're the curators.
Yeah,
like let
yeah.
us help you. So
I
like
get it.
shout out to all those brands.
Of
Like,
course,
yo, hit me
of
up
course.
if you want to work. Like I want to make Knicks shit, like New York sports vintage. Like I'm the guy in New York. Like let's make it
Bro,
together.
you're New York at its finest, bro.
I love New York.
What-
Look at that guy's wearing a Yankee hat. You a Yankee fan? Name 3 Yankees. Yeah, let's go. Why are you booing? Yeah, we're in Philly, man.
Sorry about that. We're in Philly. You got a guy wearing a Yankee
Thank
hat.
you, man.
He's just messing around with him.
But I want to walk around, buy shit off.
Are you a
people's
Yankee
back.
guy?
I'm a huge Yankee
You,
guy.
so Yankee, Knicks.
Yankee, Knicks, Islanders, because I'm from
And
Long
football?
Island, and Giants.
Giants,
But
okay.
as the owner of a sports business, I've
Right.
learned whatever team is your favorite is
My favorite.
Because
I like
if you're
that.
buying it,
Yes, sir.
I like your
So,
team. So
I've
I don't
learned-
care no more.
You know what I've learned in this business in 25 years? I'll never wear a sports hat to any other city because my hats are all New York Yankee hats.
This is the problem that I have. I'm a sports guy.
Right.
If you're taking me to a game and we're going to Phillies,
Right.
let's go Phillies. As a Yankee fan, I guess I could wear the Phillies.
But I'm
we
talking
beat
about
their ass in 09.
But for business
So for
purposes,
me-
I don't talk religion.
okay, good.
I don't talk sports.
Yeah.
And I don't talk politics.
Keep it
Yeah,
neutral.
neutral.
Cool.
Yeah, like
Cool.
whatever you like, bro. I'm cool with that.
Great.
But I'm not gonna wear a Yankee hat in Boston
No, it's
because
not a good idea.
no one's gonna come to my table. It's just not. It's not good business, and I learned that.
I agree.
And how
Like
I found
if
that
you're
out,
a rapper, you should wear
I
that.
wore a Yankee hat in Houston. The girl comes to my table, and her man comes, nah, come on, babe. You ain't buying shit from him.
Yeah. No.
What happened? Oh, you a
You're
Yankee
bad
fan.
guy. Yeah.
So it hit me at that point. I used to wear Rolexes
Okay.
all the time,
No more?
and I'm selling custom Apple Watch bands.
You need to put your shit on
I had a
wax.
kid go,
Yeah.
why should I buy one of your bands
You're not even wearing
but you're not even wearing it?
Yup. Called you out.
I went
Good,
home
smart.
that weekend,
Good.
bought an Ultra, and I haven't taken this thing off.
Yeah, because
So-
he was right.
Right. So, but you live and you learn.
Correct. Like
You know-
I'm wearing my merch. Hopefully, last time I came to Philly, I had the exact same jacket. I sold it off my back for
There you go.
$400.
There you go.
So if someone's like, "Yo, off the back," or "Let's trade,"
Let's do it.
I want to do that.
Oh yeah.
So
like
it's
what,
fun.
what stopped you was the the two J's
I
kicks.
know Jesse Jesse from
JC.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like he's
Solid.
real
solid.
deal.
He is,
like
man.
came from like
Yeah.
my song literally is started from the bottom, now we here, but I say started from the flea market, now we here.
For sure.
Because I started at a flea market.
I love that.
That dude started from the bottom, now
He
we
did,
here.
man. He did,
so
bro.
I love him, and
To
God
start,
bless him.
like he was
Yeah.
eating out of the dumpsters at Caesars to having the
I
biggest
don't
store.
like believe it.
You know what,
But
man? When
What's great is he's like the real deal, and what's so good about him, he's such a like. He wants you to achieve your goals,
man.
which is rare. And then for
Oh,
me,
man.
like as a
I wish that
owner
wasn't
to
true,
an owner,
but it is, bro. Jay, he'll
Yeah.
put his foot on your neck, bro.
The good guys get taken advantage of,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, that there are some unfortunate people out there, but they will have something coming, and he's still grinding, and he's like,
Yeah.
I
Oh, no,
just
no, no,
texted
no.
him.
You can't
It's like,
stop
I'm
the
in
guy.
fucking Dubai next week. I'm like, this motherfucker grinds. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yes, sir.
it inspires me as
Saudi.
an owner
We're going to
too.
Riyadh. Saudi.
Yeah. What?
It's a few
Okay.
hours away from.
My bad,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah.
But
And
like-
where's he at right now? He's in Vegas.
I love it.
He's out there, you know, taking care of this fight that's going
I
on this
love it.
weekend.
He's
Like, you
grinding.
can't stop a hustler, bro. Like,
Love it.
if Vintage died out tomorrow,
Yeah. I don't know what I
no,
do.
no, no. But you'd be on to the next one.
Yeah, I'd probably. I mean,
But the thing is, Vintage isn't going nowhere.
you're right.
It's not
Everybody
going nowhere.
wants
It's
to
unique.
look unique.
It's unique. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Style is so different now.
Yes.
It's crazy. I wore Janko. I wore Airwalk. I wore Diesel.
And it's
I
out.
wore Ed Hardy.
Yeah.
I wore this shit.
Yeah.
And all these brands are just
Back.
like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yes,
so I
sir.
was selling it, but now I'm just like, yo,
Evisu, all of that, bro. It's crazy, right?
LRG, Mecca, UNK. I love it, dude.
Ladies
I
and
love
gentlemen,
it.
this is New York energy
The
on
trends
1,000, by the
are
way.
real, man. Carhartt. I'm wearing Carhartt. I'm like, I don't even pick up on nail, dude. But I'm like, I gotta fit in with
Oh,
these
so
dudes.
I've been wearing Carhartt for 30 years.
I
I
mean-
haven't had a day in 30 years that I haven't owned a piece of Carhartt.
Did you pick up have you picked up a hammer? Have you done any?
Oh, bro, I'm not talking shit. I'm extremely handy.
I am zero.
Extremely
I need to
handy.
go to Home Depot 101.
But I
Do
don't
they have-
own Carhartt because of that.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, most of the people that wear it are wearing it for
Right.
I'm wearing it because I feel like
It's
I have
'cause
to
it's fire,
fit in
'cause
with
it's
like,
fire.
fucking 15-year-old kids are like schooling me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's cool. It's fun.
When I was a kid in Brooklyn, I used to wear the Carhartt hoodie with the vest. That was so fire.
we didn't
with a
wear
pair of field boots. Timberland field
I
boots.
wore Old Navy Performance Fleece, fucking Tommy Hilfiger jeans,
love it.
Tim's.
I love
went
it.
to Rough Rider tour shows.
Yes, sir.
99 Hard Knock Live tour, my first concert.
There you go.
Best
there you
time
go.
in the
Oh, man.
DMX, Rough Riders, Eve, Switch Beats. It was
Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
That was an era, bro. That was an era.
But like, it's wild to just like everybody's rocking Rough Rider gear.
I get it, bro.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. But like Chrome Hearts, like I can't afford that.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
that's
There's
the
levels.
stuff that's
There's
hot
levels
right
to this
now.
shit. There's
Like,
levels to this
that's
shit.
what.
Yeah.
That's
When we were growing up, expensive jeans was Iceberg.
Iceberg. I mean, True Religion. I wore True Religion,
Right.
and I still love wearing it.
For
because
sure.
Those pockets to me are like, that's my shit.
That double stitch, crazy.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go to Marshalls.
You know
I get them for
who
like
just bought
$60.
them? American Eagle just bought True
Oh,
Religion.
Really?
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Hey, whatever they're doing with it, they're
I
gonna
mean,
try to
that-
do something,
like an eagle on the back of the jean.
or they're gonna just take it and revive it and bring it back.
Why
you
not?
know, Mike, man,
This is fun.
this has been a pleasure. Anything you want to let the people know?
Come see us at the store, 437 East 9th Street in New York City. Mr. Throwback NYC on IG. DM me if you're interested in anything I'm buying. Always Knicks, Yankees, all the New York shit. Thanks for having me. Peace out, guys.
Let's go. We out.
Sick.